Cappy, what happened that led to you being held today?
It was just an honest mistake. I was late to practice that day on Friday, and they felt like sitting me out was something I deserved, and I agree. So I just got to take responsibility for that, and that's that.
What have the last few days been like? Did you have much discussion with them?
No, I just did a workout before the game and watched the boys play on Saturday, and lucky enough we came out with 2 points.
Is it the first time that's happened?
To be honest, no. I mean, my Marlies days, I've missed or been late to practice a couple times, and that's something that I've been trying to work on. And it's not me not caring. It's just honest mistake, and it happens, and I just gotta own up to it.
Did you take some time to reflect the last couple of days?
How about what?
Just about the situation, what led to it?
I mean, I just overslept. I don't really know what there is to think about. Obviously, I don't want my teammates to think that I'm not serious about this or whatnot, and they sat me out, and that's it.
How are you going to respond to that?
I'm gonna play well. I'm fresh. I'm ready to go and ready to prove to guys that that's not gonna happen again, and just excited to play.
You've been around this team, and the Marlies obviously in playoff situations this late in the season. How special a privilege is it, given the importance of tonight's game and the 29 others after that?
Yeah, it's very important. Obviously, these guys, they're ahead of us, and we're always competing with these guys for a playoff spot. So it's a very big game for us, and the teams can be ready.
You have advice from your dad. He played a long time. I'm not sure if he personally went through anything like this, but maybe he had something with teammates like this. Like, what if anything, has been his message?
Nothing. No, I'm a grown man, and I know what I did was wrong, and just gotta live up to it and just forget about it and just get back at it.
Are you concerned it can hurt your standing with the organization?
No.
How do you-
Listen, guys, if you guys want to talk about hockey, I'm all for it. So talk about today or the future, that's fine. But overslept, and it's sad.
How have you felt about your game of late?
Yeah, it's been fine. There's areas to improve on, and teams won 3 straight games right now, so that's huge, obviously, and we just got to keep this going. We know, standings are tight right now, and we just got to keep winning games.
Was the game in Florida a month ago a flush-it situation? Do you learn anything from that particular night, Kasperi?
Yeah, we just weren't ready for that game right off the hop, and obviously, when you let in 8 goals, it's not good. So that's something we got to focus on. They got a really talented group, and just got to be ready for them today.
How have you handled the trade chatter? Obviously, it picks up at deadline. What's it like?
Yeah, it's always going to be there. It's no surprise. So I don't really read into that stuff. I'm just focusing on being with the guys here. We got a great group, and just keep playing well.
Straight-up hockey question. 30 games to be played. Does this have a playoff feel about it here tonight, despite the fact we still have lots of hockey left?
Yeah, I think everyone's aware where things stand at this point. And you only get so many matchups against teams that obviously that are really bunched together. So there's definitely importance on it. Each game's important, but certainly I think with the way the last game went and where things are now, obviously it's a big 2 points, and we'll be ready to go, and we're excited about it. It's a great challenge, a great opportunity.
Hey John, your confidence sitting out Saturday night like you did, is it a message to the player or to the team? Not that other people have to be held accountable for things, but how do you see that whole situation?
Well, I think, I think Cappy owned his mistake, and I think he feels bad about it, and he's a big part of this team, and we count on him for a lot. So I think, I think we understand that there's, standard that we want to carry, that we carry, and the way we want to conduct ourselves, and the attention to detail we need in all areas to keep getting better, and that we need to do to keep things moving ahead and keep getting better. So, no one's perfect. So, we support Cappy. It was an honest mistake, and I know he's excited to be back and be in it. So, I think as a team, we all understand, what it means to be professional and what we have to do every day.
Did you talk to him or say anything to him in the wake of it?
Not particularly. I think anytime situation is you're not playing for a reason like that, I think you're obviously disappointed, and probably a lot going through your mind. I know staff talked to him, so I think he's been obviously very valuable for us, especially since I've gotten here as a player, and I know he's motivated to continue to contribute and be a big part of this. So I know he's excited today. He had good energy, good jump here at the rink, and just looking forward to kind of moving past it and getting back in the lineup.
Did he apologize for the team?
He's I think come up to guys maybe more so individually and around the locker room, but not formally address the team.
Sheldon, how important was the weekend for Kasperi in terms of his evolution, his maturation as a pro, and the opportunity to move forward and learn from what happened?
I think it is important. Anytime you get sort of called out like that and held accountable, it gives you an opportunity to reflect and grow from it, and that's really what we were looking for.
Why was it important to have him kind of explain that?
Really, from my perspective, it's I want to protect the player, and if it's something that he didn't want to talk about, then I probably would be up here and wouldn't talk about it. So we also talked about it previously, and he had said that he wanted the chance to speak rather than me speaking for him. So that's really what we went with, and really what how I would go about such things in the future as well.
You said that this has happened in the AHL as well. Is this a pattern? Like, you obviously talked to him about this before, I'm assuming. Why does it keep happening?
To be honest, I have no recollection of it happening in the AHL. So nothing that went into this decision and anything to do with that. It's all to do with here, both in previous to my time coming and since arriving here.
What time was he supposed to be there Friday?
I'm not going to get into any of that kind of stuff. I don't think that's important or necessary. I also don't think it's necessary to make this a bigger deal than it needs to be. Generally, especially in this case, is very innocent. It gets to a point where you have to respond for the sake of the player and for the sake of the team.
John, Tavares was saying he sensed Cappy had a lot of energy at the skate. What sort of response would you be looking for on the ice from him today?
Well, I'm hoping for a great response. Obviously, we're going to get him a good opportunity. He's going to go right back into his spot and play as he normally would. This is not a punishment or anything like that. It's just about trying to reset the player and try to help him grow and get better. We want him to be the player that he's capable of being, and we want our team to play very well. So, we need him to be great, and I fully expect that he will be.
When you say it was about teams in the standings, does this game take on a little bit more with how close you guys are battling right now?
Yeah, it does, without a doubt. Standings are very tight. We know that every game is going to be a big game the rest of the way, no matter who we're playing. But certainly these head-to-head games in the division are all the more important. And then you add the fact that the last time you played these guys, it wasn't a good showing by us. So we need to be way better.
I feel like that loss hung over the team that were in Florida maybe more than another loss, just based on how it went and how important it was based on the opponent?
I think, the feeling of that game certainly lasted longer. I don't know that it bled into the other games that we had that didn't go our way after. I don't know if that was necessarily the case, but just because it was such a big game and a divisional opponent, it stung for longer, in particular through that break and everything like that. So we've been looking forward to for a chance to get back at it.
What's your opinion on the mentor's trip, and who do you have with?
I think it's outstanding. I mean, the whole concept for the moms trips, moms, dads, all of that kind of stuff is excellent. And then this was at least unique from what I've seen, and I think it's great to expand it. They've already done moms and dads here, and to expand it to really anyone who you feel has had a positive impact on your life is outstanding, and it was great to see everybody here today and over the next couple of days as well.